Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. Now we've had 4 golds in a row. It's going pretty well recently. Let's see how we do today. Okay, so Auckland. Right away we know we're in Auckland up here. This is awesome. You always got to check the bins. And the ones in New Zealand and Australia tend to be very helpful. So, yeah, just Auckland City Council. Is that water? Right there to our south. It's like a bit of a bay, so I'm thinking we might be up here somewhere. Let's go for it. Screw it. Okay, it's actually this bay, but 43 points. I wasn't going to spend too much time because it was pretty unlikely that I was actually going to nail that one, pinpoint it. But okay, here we are in what looks to be, well, it's weird camera footage, and we're seeing some language that looks like what I think of to be Bengali. I could be wrong. This could be India. And I do think it is India. That says digital India. So India. Yeah, usually when you get the weird camera here, with the huge blur at the bottom, you can basically say this is not Bangladesh, which is usually what you think, right? When you see language like this, writing like this, probably. In this case, it's going to be India. I'm thinking probably New Delhi, but we do need to look around maybe a little bit more, see if we can find more info. I like this poster here. Kapashera border. So that says Kapashera border. I don't exactly know where that might be. Just really have to look at all of the signs available because there might be one that has, the city on it. But that's super difficult to find. Anyway, looks like we're actually getting out of our spawn area here, which is nice. Or maybe not, maybe not. Yes, we are. The movement sucks, but we are getting out. Okay, let's keep looking. We are running out of time, and that footage is awful. That's not a taxi that I would think of as a New Delhi taxi, which is a little bit concerning, I will say. Here's something. Arihant, Oxford. No. Kamal. See, there's so many places over here. I have to look. This is really probably going to be my only option. Well, I can actually consider or continue, moving. But again, it's a matter of, do you even find anything here? New Delhi. There you go. Kapashera, New Delhi. So that's actually a location in New Delhi. That is a huge relief as I was already in New Delhi. So we don't even need to really find the location. Because even if we never found anything, we would have still been in the right place. So that's the good news. All right. So we were actually in the southwest here. Kapashera. So it's actually 2 words, not Kapashera, which is how it was written. So that's interesting. But anyway, very well done. Okay. So 4 stripes here on the crossing thing. This feels... Well, that's a Norwegian flag. I was going to say originally this feels like northern Sweden. In that one place in northern Sweden that you get a lot. But that's a Norwegian flag, right? So we need to adjust. Where in Norway do we think this is going to be? I mean, it could be near the Sweden border just because it does really feel like that location. Maybe those people are just from Norway. Although I don't know if there's some sort of taboo to putting up like a different country's flag. Because usually, if you're in Sweden, you'll see a Sweden flag or something. And by the way, yellow signs, which I think is a Sweden thing. So the E6 here, we gotta be probably pretty north, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, here's E6. So I probably am incorrect in my thinking. Yeah, it's gotta be. So north? I don't know. I didn't really think that it would be Norway, to be honest with you. Even though we saw the flag. So now I'm stuck thinking, where in Norway is this going to be? And wondering kind of how can I figure out how north to go? Because at the end of the day, I mean, I was hoping to find maybe a highway, but it doesn't look like it. At the end of the day, I suck at deciphering whether I'm north or south, determining whether I'm north or south in these Scandinavian countries, or in the middle. I can't figure that out either. Green license plate, I guess, is a Norwegian thing too. Maybe something to keep in mind. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it so high up. I think I should move my guess a little bit further south, maybe like here, just to cover my bases. Another Norwegian flag, I could have sworn over there. E6 north, right? So we're along the E6, which is, I mean, it doesn't help at all, and we're out of time. Man. Let's see how close I am. Pretty far. 1,700 points lost. We were just down near Oslo. That's tough because that felt like Kiruna in Sweden. Like, that was my first thought. It was like, this is probably Kiruna, and it wasn't. Tough. But we're not out. So that's the good news. All right, so white in the back, white in the front. These types of houses makes me think Belgium or northern France. BE, Belgium. There you go. So where in Belgium, right? As we just figured out, knowing the country in GeoGuessr is often not enough. So this is Mons, which could just mean mountain, or it could be the name of a place. We don't know for sure. But I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't think there's any mountains in Belgium. So, it's probably the name of a place. Will it be findable? I'm not sure. Considering it was such a weird location, the sign, I really doubt it's pointing towards where we are now. Like, a sign so close would not point towards a city that it's basically in already. Might be stupid not to look, though. Let's just put a guess down real quick. Maybe in, where do they speak French? Liège, let's say. Or Charleroi, Leroy. It is French, right? That's on all these signs. I mean, seems like it. Tubize. This is something to look for. Ville de Tubize. So, at this zoom, yeah, maybe we can find it. I mean, it looks pretty built up. So, I actually prefer this side of the country. I think that's probably where you'll see more French, closer to France, So, okay. Tubize, not findable there. Let's keep looking. Maybe there is a reference to a larger nearby city on one of these things. At least that's what I'm hoping. Look, Tubize again. This is tough. 20 seconds. I mean, do we find it? Do we find Tubize if we look? If we zoom and look. Let's try it. Just quick scan here. I ran out of time. Okay, it was here, right in Wallonia, near Mons. Mons. It was a place. It was a place. It sounded weirdly familiar, but I was like, we're not gonna be in Mons. But I also couldn't find it, so I assumed it wasn't a place then. But it definitely is. Yeah. Anyway, cool. So here we are out in a flat location with brush on either side, yellow license plate. Now, I would normally say this feels like Botswana, but with the yellow lines in the center and the yellow license plate there, I almost want to say it's northern Colombia. Let's see what language we get here. La Cachaca Dos. Pretty sure it's going to be northern Colombia. Those look like Colombian colors, or am I just tricking myself into thinking that? Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to be. Somewhere way up here. Let's leave it there for now and keep looking. There's got to be some better signs along the way here. I like this. Cachaca 3. That's not going to help. PR86 9009. 9009. What in the world? They don't name highways like that. Or maybe it's 90. Because 90's over here. PR 86. Don't really know what that refers to. Colombian cross on the sign? Yes. Yeah, I mean, that says what you need to know. I mean, it is Colombia, but I don't know the 9009 thing, that's for sure. Here we have a green sign. Puente Guerrero with a river. This is important. There's a river going north to south-ish. Seems like not many rivers in this area, huh? Now, could we be somewhere in here? The 90 does go all the way out here. Sure, let's put it closer this way, even though that doesn't feel right, but I also don't have anything else to go for. Plata Perdida. I don't know if that's going to help. Unfortunately. Here we have another sign. There we go. Barranquilla is further, closer than Cartagena, so we're going to be on this side of things. Santa Marta is there. So yeah, I was just moving a little bit closer east at the end, but it did not work for me. Fair enough. This is Cachaco. But yeah, we knew where we were. We figured it out. And of course, that left us with just enough points really for gold. 22,878 is going to be our final score. Super bad round in Norway, I have to say. But I didn't find anything. I really didn't find anything that helped me. Tough one. Let's see where we are here on the list. If we're even top something, we're not going to be. I guess a lot of people had an easier time with Norway than I did today. But anyway, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe for daily Geoguessr videos. Leave a comment. Let me know how you did on today's daily. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.